So here we are at Rad again. Second time this summer. And now we're here with the gang. So, what are your names and what band do you play in?
I'm Liam.
I'm Jason.
I'm Christian.
And we're
Caustic.
Awesome. Alright, so have you guys grown up in Nova Scotia?
Yes, I did. I was born in Labrador, but my family moved here when I was 2. So yeah, pretty much just grew up here.
Born and raised Bradfield, Nova Scotia.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not really anything interesting. There you go.
Yes.
Just yes?
Yes.
Okay, valid. What was your first introduction to the Nova Scotian scene here?
I got in pretty late, probably just 2 years ago, after playing. I went to NSCC for the music arts program, and what?
Not laughing at you.
Okay. and there was a few people in my class who I formed a band with called Acid Wash, and we played my first ever real show, which was here, April of 2022. And then our guitar player disappeared, and then we reformed, got back together. But that's pretty much it. I basically just Radstorm and NSCC, and wasn't really a band. I didn't really see bands until after I started playing shows. So yeah.
Well, I've been in the scene for quite a bit. Playing another band called Hal Nova. We've been around for 10 years or so. But really just starting off, just going to any local shows. There used to be Plan B across the street. That was another all ages venue, which was awesome. Fortunately, it shut down when we had this other great space.
Fortunately, or
I said unfortunately.
Okay.
But also going to the Pavilion too, seeing Orchid's Curse and all that. But starting off,
Fortunately, they shut down.
yeah, they ripped that apart too. So this is the only really. But yeah, so been in the scene for 10 plus years. I knew Christian when we were in elementary school together, and then we formed Caustic.
21.
And yeah, in 2021. Yeah, it's been going ever since.
I play guitar. I can't even remember when I got into the scene. It was 2015 or 16, I think, when I saw Hitman at the old CD Heaven, which then became Renegade Records, over by No Frills, the old ass one. And then I got out of the scene for a solid minute until 2019, and then COVID. Didn't go to any shows, obviously. And then 21, I met this big bastard again. And we made Caustic.
Awesome. Speaking of Renegade, you know what? It's a really good place to get underground black metal CDs from. I got a Pagan Hellfire CD from there.
I got a Pagan Hellfire CD as well.
Awesome.
Last time I went there, I don't think anyone can hear me because I don't have the mic. But I also got a Pagan Hellfire CD. And the last time I went, I saw a record from them, but I didn't buy it. I would.
Oh.
Okay. Any personal fave genres of music that you guys have heard?
Metal, mostly. I don't know if I have a favorite subgenre. It's kind of. Yeah, I like the one with bass in it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Death metal, black metal. They're my favorite subgenres of metal. Other genres I really like. I really like jazz. I really like country. Latin music's also really cool. I like playing it more than I like listening to it, but yeah, mostly metal.
I hope you know that when you're talking about country music, I'm gonna edit a little cowboy hat onto you.
You better make me look hick as fuck.
Don't make you look hick. I'm from bro.
Yeah, I'm from past Prospect.
Definitely some of my favorite types of music include grindcore, black metal, a little bit of fusion prog. We're really getting into that lately.
You gotta check out Caustic.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, just the heavier the better. And, yeah. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. So I started on like Rammstein, like the
Rammstein.
the cliche ones to start on. But I was like 4 years old and my dad started playing it, and I got obsessed. And after that, it was Disturbed and Korn, and eventually I got into Decapitated, and then it was over after that. And now it's like anything metal,
I see.
but mostly black and death metal. But there's a lot of groove and a lot of like old school new metal in there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a lot of like hardcore, especially with the local scene here getting bigger,
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Bigger, meaner, chaotic.
A little bit. I mean, it's still nothing to write home about, but it's definitely building by a long shot.
Yeah. All right. What made you guys actually settle on the genre that you were working in?
I'm not the one to ask.
I'm just gonna pass it down to. Here you go.
I don't fucking know.
I guess that's a question for Ryan, but Ryan's not here.
No.
Ryan
Ryan
So-
wouldn't know either because he joined.
Yeah, he's the newest
Oh,
member.
really?
Yeah.
Nobody knows?
Well, okay, so
They formed it. It was
Yeah.
if anyone
Oh,
knows, it's
okay.
them.
when I started writing, like we were doing Drop G.
Yeah,
When
it
we
was,
first started
super,
jamming.
super low
Oh, my
tuning.
bass is in G now. That's
Yeah.
funny.
We started in like super low tuning, and we were doing like Cannibal Corpse type. And then we started to kind of form a little bit after a couple jams, and then we wrote the song Thy Severed Head, which is on our set list, obviously.
My favorite one.
That was the first song we ever wrote. We wrote that about 3 months in, and it was like I'd never written black metal before. Like I'd never even really listened to black metal, but it just felt right. Like it's just what I wanted to do. And then after that one was Cosmic, I think, and then Earthmourner, which is our single right now. That one was fucking. That's a weird story. I wrote that when I was super super depressed one day, and then I left to go see a Hell Nova show. Like as soon as I was done recording it, and then we found Mr. Liam.
Wow.
Yeah, our genre is like black and death metal with elements of hardcore. So we can really blend in with like
I hate.
what?
No. This is just what pet people was. Oh, we're black and deathcore with a bunch of hardcore and prog and jazz fusion and black and.
Well, what the you call it?
Death metal.
Right there you go. We're death metal people.
So did you guys have like any other projects where I know that you have, but have you guys had any other like projects before Caustic?
My phone's ringing at the moment. I'm gonna ignore it.
You can find spots.
Past project. Well, I have one that I started before I joined Caustic. That was Acid Wash. That's still going, and we're recording at the moment. That's a really fun one. And I have a couple of my own songs out. It's just like black metal.
Yeah, I know. I've heard.
Yes, yeah. It's I don't have much else. I try to write stuff, but then I get distracted.
Oh, thanks. Oh, fuzzy. Like I said before, I was in Hell Nova. I still am in Hell Nova. We recently went on a 2-year hiatus, but we're back now. We're starting to play hopefully more shows in the future. Yeah, we've been around since 2014, and that was the first band that I was ever in before Caustic. Yeah, and yeah, it's what really drove me into trying out new genres, and
I sat in my bedroom and wrote music for like 7 years. That's the most interesting thing I have to say.
Really? All right. What is your biggest gripe when it comes to the music making process? Like, what makes you really go like, ugh, I'm so mad?
We all have crippling ADHD.
Oh God.
We can never decide where it should go. So it goes in every direction for a while, and then we settle
sometimes,
eventually.
yeah,
We haven't settled yet.
yeah, it's like if we're writing a song, it's just like, oh, I do need the mic. Yeah, we're writing a song. It's like everybody has their own taste in music, so they're trying to blend that in as best as they can with trying to stick within our realm of music. It's just we get sidetracked sometimes, and
Okay.
but
That's about it. Yeah, I don't have anything to add.
All right. Okay. Awesome. So, I listened to Earth Mourner by you guys. I really liked it actually, and I noticed that a lot of the guitar parts on it had like a kind of groovy feel to it. And I'm just wondering, have you ever like got any inspiration from other artists that might do the same thing, kind of similarly, or what?
Like just inspiration.
Yeah,
from other
inspirations.
bands.
Yeah, I would say.
I didn't write it, so I'm gonna give it to Chris.
What about your bass lines?
We'll talk about him after.
Okay, we'll talk about them after. Well, I guess I could be simple and say, like, I kind of learned on Meshuggah, like, time signatures and stuff. But it's really, like, it goes back to when I said I'd never written or really listened to black metal much before. And that song is, like, pretty black metal at
I'd
parts.
say so. It's like kind of black
So it-
doomy to me.
It kind of just came out of nowhere. It just felt natural. That was probably the smoothest writing process I ever had. Was that song, because I wrote it in a day.
Damn.
Obviously, we edited it when we became more familiar with each other's play styles and stuff. Like the whole heavy part after the intro, whatever we call it, the thrashy riff. That didn't come until later, and it was edited twice. There was the heavy part, and then the heavy groovy part, and then the solo.
Mhm.
That never used to be there. That was an all of us thing.
See?
Yeah.
All right. So, what helped you write your lyrics for Earth Mourner?
Oh, I wrote them.
Yeah.
That's a me
Yeah.
question. I wrote
New
those.
question, yeah.
I don't know. I just Christian told me what it was supposed to be about, which was basically just like some cosmic beings of like way more.
Visualized on our album cover, you can buy on a t-shirt right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
It's like way more advanced than us, kind of just destroying the earth and enslaving humanity.
So, like, God, what's that book called? Like, All Tomorrows or something?
The Q were
Yeah.
actually the big my inspiration for the fucking alignment of the spheres signals the ancient ones and shit. Like they just yeah, it was pretty much All Tomorrow's was and like All Tomorrow's Interstellar. I talk a lot about well, I had one line where it's about like tearing the fabric that's just like the fabric of reality and like going to another dimension like that being just enslaved. I don't know. All Tomorrow's the Q, whatever.
For real. Yeah, I just always find it so weird to think that they can technically operate guns, but they look like little bugs.
Yeah.
But that always like freaked me out about their design.
Also, there's a typo in the lyrics.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
I didn't notice. I was like skimming them at 2 a.m.
There's a typo in the lyrics. Right before the solo, there's a line, across this border our fate lies, and across is spelt with an O instead of an A.
Oh.
So it's O cross. and I did not catch it until after it was released on all streaming platforms.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
There's actually another typo.
What?
Really?
In the title. Earthmourner is all supposed to be one word.
Oh, did I fuck it up? Okay.
I don't remember why. I think it was just a creative choice.
Yeah.
But it was uploaded as 2 words.
Well, that
I don't think that's my fault,
sidetracked.
but yeah.
It's all your fault.
Alright, guys, well, if you go check it out on Bandcamp, don't bully poor Liam for the
Don't read the lyrics.
for the lyrics. Don't read the lyrics. So, here's another one for you. I was at Metal Fest last August. I actually saw you guys play live, and I remember the conditions were absolutely dreadful. So how was it playing there?
Playing was pretty fine. Everything else was kind of miserable. I went with Blundstones, but these were a pair that I had a while ago, and they were absolutely destroyed here. Like the whole bottom part was ripped off. It was like as a mouth, and it was so. As you remember, it was very rainy and very muddy. My foot was soaked for a whole 2 days.
Oh boy.
And I couldn't do anything about it. And my tent was fucking water was coming in.
Oh god.
Oh my god. It was downpouring
Oh god.
all the time.
Poor Mitchell's tent completely.
Wait, what?
From Vormir.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
God.
God.
Oh wait, whose tent fucking away?
That was you.
That was ours.
Yeah,
Oh wait, there was. I think it was Vormir, the singer from Vormir's tent. Like they had a tarp or something like over top, and it flew away. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, yeah, it was okay, I guess.
It was wet. It was muddy. Listened to metal. It sucked, but it was fun.
It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
I mean, I guess, like, it's really sad, though. It was, like, we're really sad that it's not happening this year, but obviously it's understandable. Like, that can't be a cheap thing to set up.
No, it really was not. I think my 2 top memories from going to Metal Fest was going there, forgetting my earplugs, and going to the drummer of Abriel Mist to get my stuff. Yeah, Arboreal, sorry. To get my stuff signed. And I asked him, do you have any earplugs? And he was like, no, but shove a wad of toilet paper in your ears. That's what helps me. And then my other memory was Holly coming up to me really drunk. Well, I was in the pit, and she was like, I love your jacket. And she was like spreading out my battle jacket and picking up the bands on it.
Everyone was having, like, it was miserable the first, like, the Saturday because there was so much mud and rain, but everyone was still having such a good time.
Yeah.
I think that's why it was so special.
Exactly.
Nobody really cared. We were stuck there either way.
She gave me free promotion though, so W Holly. You know, Holly's kind of the top G.
Absolutely.
For doing all of this for the community.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a really funky question. I know I literally just asked you, like, what inspired you to write the lyrics, but since I actually looked at the lyrics, I noticed that the lines, alignment of the spheres signals the ancient ones. This is not an invasion, this is a call. Do you guys watch any sci-fi movies? Like any stuff involving aliens? Are you guys into like alien news and stuff like that?
That's a yes from all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. If you could think of how aliens would look like in your mind, what do you think aliens could look like, realistically?
Well, the first thing that comes in my head is just the little green man. But, like, if I really thought about it, I don't know. There'd probably be some... I mean, it'd be dependent on what planet they're from. And I like thinking about, since convergent evolution is so prominent here, and There's a bunch of animals that have no relation with each other, developing similar traits, like bats getting wings and birds getting wings, not related at all, convergently evolved wings. Um, Same with dolphins and sharks, no relation at all. They have a very similar body plan. So, like, if there was something like Earth with the environments that we have here, it's safe to assume that like some pretty similar looking creatures would probably emerge. In other words, I have no idea.
I think we're all really on the same page with that.
I mean, it's like it's a timeless question. It'd be like the same answer as like, what do your thoughts look like? You know, like you could describe it, but you're still gonna think about it.
So, what was your favorite band to work or play with live on a set list?
Like, yeah, I'm not sure.
Choose your answer very carefully.
Yeah,
Yeah, choose your answer very, very carefully.
Shit. I don't know. Maybe just, I don't know, Gates to Hell. Maybe just seeing how well they're doing now. It's cool. Like they're on Nuclear Blast Records now, and
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah, they just got signed with them like a couple months after we played with them, which was
Oh shit.
really cool.
yeah. I also this is really funny. I saw Meat Canyon wearing a Gates to Hell shirt.
Oh. Damn, wait, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and like it was like, yo, I played with that band. That's cool. Just like a video where Meat Canyon's wearing a Gates to Hell shirt. It's fucking really random.
The same thing when I see the show. I'm like, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's not a local band, but like we played with them. That's wild.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
You keep torturing them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just throw the mic away after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I am going to throw it. It's going to probably have like so many germs on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to like interview like several people, and then by the time I'm done, my microphone is going to have like all kinds of bacteria on it that it's just, if you shine a blue light on it, it's all blue.
Yeah,
It's like glowing.
it's gonna be great.
Okay.
All right. So, when are you blokes planning to release more music? I want more.
Yeah, I think that's about all the time we have. So
Yeah. I have no idea.
I have a kind of good answer.
Yeah.
We have recently had discussions about I don't know how much I should say. We have a single that is recorded and ready, but we started having second guesses about whether we should work towards a full length of any sort, like an EP, an LP, whatever.
Mhm.
And we ended up deciding on it. So we haven't decided the fate of the single just yet, but I would say
When do you guys go on? Well, I think we're on 8.
maybe this year, late at the best.
Yeah.
But there will definitely be a single of some sort, I think.
Within the next 12 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
A single should be done this year, even if it's just like a demo or something, just to put something out. But it's pretty cemented now, the idea we have.
E. E.
Awesome. Well, I think that is all the time we have. It's 7 now, so doors will probably be open soon.
Yeah.
It's really nice interviewing you folks.
Thank
And
you.
I'll definitely be
Appreciate
talking to Ryan over Discord because that's the only way I can talk to him right. All right, you can start recording now, but dude.